Okay, I'm super excited because we now have math assessments available on the Schoolio Learning Platform. If you have a Schoolio subscription, you will have access to all of the math assessments for grades 1 through 8. And that's also super awesome because then if you aren't 100% sure what level your child is at, you can actually just add a couple different assessments based on kind of where they're at. So if say your child is like in grade, let's say grade 5, and you're like, okay, I'm not sure if they're learning at like a grade 6 level or a grade 5 level, or even a grade 4 level, I'm not 100% sure what they're understanding, you can actually just go ahead and add in the math assessment, and then you can determine how they're doing based on that. So how do you add the math assessment? So it's super simple. You're just going to jump up to Marketplace at the top of the screen. You're going to click on that. And then to make it even more easy, we're just going to clear the filter search and we're just going to put in math. And then I'm also going to say grade 4, and you're going to see the math assessments here. So there is a final math assessment and there is a readiness assessment. The readiness assessment is very important for taking before your child starts their math for the year. So if, again, you are curious what level your child is actually learning at, you can assess them based on that. So you can use this to really determine how they're doing with each different strain of math and really understand where it is they need a little bit more help. And then here we have a final assessment for math for the year. So this is something that you can take at the end of the year or when you have completed math. And this will really help you to be able to understand where they're at with their learning, how much they comprehended throughout the year, and where you should start when you start your math for the next year. To add a math assessment, we're just going to simply click Add to Cart. And then we're going to jump up here to where the cart button is. And you'll see it here. You're going to click add, and that's it. It's already done. So if your student has an open exploration profile, it will automatically be visible for your learner on their page. So when they log in, it will be there for them. Now, if your student has a schedule profile, you're going to want to make sure to schedule the math assessments for them with their other learning. And then you're also going to want to make sure that your child is logging into their account with their username and password. Do not have them do their math assessments or any of their learning on the parenting portal. So currently we are on the parenting portal. You're going to want to make sure that you have them sign into their account. So to have them to sign into their account, it's super easy. If you are using the same device, you're going to want to make sure that you log out and they can log in using their username and password. Quick refresh. To find their username and password, you can just click on the little gear shift at the top beside their name, and their username will be here. If you cannot remember their password, you can change their password right here. Again, we're going to want to make sure that our learner is logging into their account. So you're going to log out of your account, and now you're going to log into their account. Okay, so we have their username, their password, and we're going to click login. And now they have logged into their account, so they can select how they're feeling today. And because my student is on open exploration, we will see all of their content that has been assigned to them. So here I can see that they have the math readiness and the math readiness grade 2. So I'm going to click on the grade 1. And we are going to start this assessment. So you're going to click launch and answer the questions accordingly. So once your student has completed their lesson assessment, their score is going to show up here. You're going to want them to scroll up and complete mission. And now that they've done that, you can actually see their progress from the parenting portal. So you're going to have your student, if you're using the same device, make sure that you're logging out of your student's account. And then you can just log right into your account. And we're going to go down to the student that just took the math assessment, and you'll see it here. You're also going to see the progress here. We're going to click on that. And you can see where it says number sense, unit progress, 1 of 1, lessons complete. And to also check out the dashboard, when we check out the dashboard, we can also see just how well they did. So there's some more information here. So you can see it says math, and we're going to click more so we can get a little more information on how they did on that test. So you can view all of their answers. So if they get anything incorrect, it will show here. So this will show you exactly what they answered and when the test was taken. So you'll be able to check that out, and then you can kind of gauge how they did and adjust their learning learning accordingly. So that's that. Very excited for you guys to be able to try out these math assessments and be able to utilize them with your homeschool and help your child by customizing their learning even more. Make sure you're following along for any more updates to the Schoolio Learning Platform, and happy learning!